Alright then, Semper Gumby turn 6. So we got a couple of kills in last term, well at least one kill last term. This sniper team was engaging some of Halloween's infantry down here. They hit a guy with a Panzerfaust. Well, Panzerfaust 3. Over here, something very unpleasant happened to these guys. I'm not 100% sure what. There was a weasel over there which had a rapid firing 20mm cannon, but it looked like it wasn't that. I feel like it's more likely to be a grenade, like an automatic grenade launcher of some description. So we'll see what happens with that. The weasel reversed away as well, so I don't know what's going on there. We'll see. Plane was flying around just at the end, so we're just going to press go and see what happens. We're still in this kind of information gathering phase, and interesting. She could be blowing a hole through the wall with the 20mm cannon, which is, yeah, it's a good use for it. We're starting to see infantry move up. We've got that team back in there. Yeah, they're shooting up, so that's kind of why I wanted to move those troops out of those buildings. I'm not sure if they've actually made it. But there's plenty of an exchange of views going on over there. We're starting to get some more infantry spots as well. So we'll have to take a closer look at that, because all this firepower going out, it's all information that we can take in and we can start processing. Okay, so first of all, who's getting all these spots? It's that Javelin team who are aiming at a little weasel. I don't want you to aim at the weasel. Okay, yes, I don't want the weasels to live. I want them to go away, but at the same time, got 3 Javelin missiles, and I want something which isn't quite so small and tiny to explode. Preferably, I want to save them for the tanks. So it could be that Halloween is going to push almost all the way to the end and then unleash the leopards, which because I want to have stuff hanging around to deal with that. Okay, so let's check our guys down here. They should just leg it. Yeah, they do. Just as the a little bit of incoming. Yeah, there we go. Just a 5.56 round zipping over, and they evac. Get into the next building. Alright, so let's see what happened over here. So, yeah, that looks like, yes, there we go, a grenade machine gun. So he's got a sniper team up here as well. Oh, there you go. He's just starting to reload that, I think. Is he? We got the... Oh no, that's a handle. I thought that was the top of the... Gunnuts going to hate me. The action. He was just opening up so he could work the feed. So yeah, so he's targeting this building here where my troops are, because he knows there's troops in there as well. This is why I kind of, if you look at these guys, they're all in the second building back, cover to the front, and their fields of fire to the side. That's so that it's a lot harder for the enemy to bring his firepower to bear in those kinds of situations. So let's see. He's fired off. It might actually be reloading, unless he's having a pause in the burst there. And no, you're going to medic him. That is a terrible idea. A bit of fire out again. So this is that squad that's up there. Yeah. I have a feeling in the last game, Halloween had all his forces on like veteran experience, playing swap hand grenades or swap rifle grenades here, Oh, yeah, there goes one of the Germans onto the balcony. That's why I don't want to use balcony buildings. I think these two teams have like mutually suppressed each other here. Yeah, so that's why I wanted these guys to fall back into here. I can't remember if I actually told them to do that though. So yeah, the weasel wasn't actually getting involved in that. I thought it might be having some kind of creepy keyhole through here. But no, it was the grenade launcher. That's the weasel just sitting there doing weasel things. So yeah, this is excellent. We have an inconclusive firefight. So let's repeat this scene down here. Halloween is taking his time. You know, he moves up, he makes contact, he brings his fire support up, he gains fire superiority. This all takes time. Time which I can use... Well, A, he's burning time because, you know, he has a finite amount of it. And once it's gone, it ain't coming back. Secondly, that's time I can be arting him. I'm not doing it here because, despite the end of last night, I don't want to show my hand, and at the same time, you know, I want to preserve. I want to sucker him in and burn a much larger part of his force. So yeah, this is perfect. No problems here. Though I feel like I should bring these guys back a bit. I do want them to go back into that building. And then we got these other spots in here. So that is a HQ team. That's another GMG. I'm gonna have to go look up. We're actually doing this so fast. I'm rendering the... Hello, what's that? I didn't spot that before. That's just a random explosion over there. The drone's still up. So I don't know what that was. Something I'm a little concerned about is how fast these guys are going through their ammunition. Not so much in this turn, but I think... Okay, so that's a 5-man team. How much did they start off with? They start off with about 1,000 rounds. And these guys are down at like 550. And they haven't been in contact for very long. Granted, they have lost one guy, which would reduce the amount that they have, but still... Even with this 3-round burst thing, the Marines are still just a nice... massive firepower. Right, so... let's just do a double check just to make sure it's all going. I don't know what that puff of smoke is. That's all. I don't have any AA, so I haven't shot anything down. Unless it's just a random... you know, a random bomb drop. You know, it's just dropped the bomb off somewhere else. So here we can see, though, we can see the method. So we got, yeah, that's a machine gunner, the MG3, we got a squad leader or some other important person. Halloween is feeding troops up here. Looks like they're going towards this building. We'll see. You guys need to undisappear for me. So there, he's really running them up there. Yeah, we got a squad leader. Oh, it's a HQ unit. Alright, so platoon leader. Got the grenade launcher there. Yeah, interesting. These guys should have 2 grenade launchers, right? Oh, they got 5 bodies in there. Okay, maybe that Squad put itself back together, so that's what, 1 grenade launcher, 2 grenade launcher. That might explain some of the grenades from earlier. Rifleman, or slash squad leader because he has the radio. MG, MG. Okay, yeah, we're getting a good picture. So, yeah, I don't think we really missed anything there. Just watch this. That weasel is going to shoot up this building if it can. I'm sure it can actually draw a line of sight. But yeah, one thing I did spot here was that this sniper team can draw line of sight to these guys, and these guys, oh, they're not. They're actual snipers. Ah, okay. I thought these guys were an FO team, but they're not. If they're an FO team, I was going to shoot them. You know, no hesitation whatsoever. So let's decrease that target arc for this Javelin team, because I don't want to waste the Javelin on a crappy little weasel. Well, they're not crap, but you know, that's not something I want to fire a very expensive, limited number of leopard killing missiles I have off that. You guys need to get into that building instead. He's going to stay there forever because you know he's fighting over the corpses of his dead buddies. Not going to be able to stop him. That's about it. Once again, I'm fighting the temptation to bomb the snot out of this corner building. Really do him some damage, but yeah, let's sucker him in. Just got to be patient. I have lots of opportunities for dealing the pain later, and in the meantime, as before, just going to play the waiting game and sucker him in. Right, let's send it back.